Have you been playing guitar for a while and you're like, man, I don't know, I don't seem to be getting any better? Are you a beginner and you're just completely lost and you don't know what to do? Hit me up for a one-on-one consultation. Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar, also known as the Big Guitar Daddy. And we are going to do a reading your comments on a reaction video I did last week to a band I heard much about from Japan called Baby Metal. So the song was Megitsune. I hope I pronounced that okay. And it was a live version. I did two versions, their video and their live version. And we're going to check out your comments because, hey, if it ain't for you guys, my channel would be nothing with a capital N and another capital N at the end. All right, so here we go. At Waxworks Records, the energy in their music is like a shot of pure adrenaline. Okay, it was very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. At Black Arrow, if you think there's something out in the live video, it's because even though the audio was from one single show, the video was from a compilation from two different shows, although really similar, to avoid copyright issues. Okay. The crowd also wasn't allowed to sing or scream due to pandemic, so all the cheering you heard was on the backing track. Oh, yeah. Weird time that was, eh? Do you guys think we're through that? Without getting into conspiracy theories and fighting, just asking a question. Since you want to see the band more, I'll second other recommendations of Rondo of Nightmare with Mischief of the Metal God intro, live at Budokan 2014. Okay, awesome. We will look into that. User IT8SV8JB5G. Dude, you are something else. I've heard that many times in my life, from many different contexts, from positive to negative. I could tell you stories, my friend. I could tell you stories. Suzuka Nakamoto, the lead singer, is 25 years old now. She is also writing songs and a model. They opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and Korn. Concerts, I'm a new fan. They are pretty cool. At Praetor Sin. If you really want to see the Kami band, the band behind Baby Metal, I recommend Rondo of Night. Okay, I get it now. Live at Budokan around the 2014 performance. Okay, thank you so much. At Robert Bradshaw, 8246, if you wish to see the Kami band perform some intros, might I suggest Rondo of Nightmare live at Budokan 2014. Cool. Okay, that one looks like that will be probably our next reaction to Baby Metal. At Arthur Williams, 7511. Sue Metal with the horns up. Okay, cool. Joseph Dew. All right, Joseph likes it. Charles Latoras, 5750. Perfect choice for a double play. Karate, MV, and Live World also make a great... Okay, thank you so much, Charles. Appreciate it. Axe Swipe 2011 it's a playoff of... Okay. So many all-female or female-fronted Japanese rock metal bands, Bandmaid, Love Bites, Hanabi, etc. owe a great deal of thanks to these three little girls who shattered the Japanese music industry's notorious wall of isolationism to garner international attention and fame. Baby Metal literally carved out a path for all others to follow. Highly recommend reacting to Road of Resistance live in Japan. Okay. Katsuni Dao. Okay, thank you, Axe Swipe. Bakery Maker 666. Cool, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Aline Cardinias 7671. Katsuni up. Cool. At Monondum On. Hello, glad you're giving a chance to Baby Metal. Hopefully this intrigued you enough to watch more. I will be. For sure. Immediately, I'd say it's a great reflex to check out live versions of Baby Metal. They're first and foremost a live band. Studio albums and songs are mere appetizers for the live show they'll be putting up on with those songs. So I want to take a second. I remember someone had posted, I got a few posts, people kind of saying, well, you shouldn't just do live videos. There's a couple of reasons why I like to do it. When you listen to an audio, you don't get to see the band perform. You don't get to see them interact. Also, in my YouTube history, I've had more videos blocked from trying to do the audio. So I just prefer doing live versions. Second of all, I would say that with Bandmaid and Love Bites, they're mostly catering to one genre, although they're extremely good at it, and that's why I love them. But when it comes to Baby Metal, you should expect to find a plethora of genres. Okay, so cool. If you do Love Bites, I suggest you check out Baby Metal's songs Road of Resistance, Live in Japan, Amor, or Amore. little Italian twist there. Or Arcadia. Okay, so he gives me some more suggestions, and I really appreciate that very much. Hope this helps you navigate a bit through the discography. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it a lot. At 007952, Rondo of Nightmare, if you want guitar solos. Cool. I'm going to write this down. Okay, Baby Metal. Rondo of Nightmares. At Dracula OS1NZ, you won't find a metal rock band more Japanese than the Wagaki band. Try this one, okay? And he gives me a great suggestion. With Charles agreeing to that one as well, okay? At Kramzok Johnson 4183. Golden rule for reacting to baby metal. React to their live performances. They have more than 3 live albums with spectacular stage production. Well, that's what I like to see, my friend. At the Graveyard 47, I agree, baby metal shines the most live, but this MV would be an exception due to the breakdown surprise. Lemon Force, he did watch them live. We did a double shot. I wanted to get the vibe of them live as well. And Lemon Force, I want to say that I do put squeezed lemon in my water now. And also, I appreciate you publicly subscribing to me. It means a lot, okay? Those of us that incorporate reactions on our channels, we don't make money off of those videos. So seeing your subscription count go up week to week, it really helps keep the motivation going. At Tackle 47, love baby metal. That show had a limited crowd with no, okay, because of COVID. Okay. They sold out 10 nights at Budokan in 2021. Wow. If I went to the Budokan, not that I could afford to get there, I'm pretty confident I could sell 15 tickets. And back to Tokyo Dome, 55,000. Wow. Since you like thrash, I suggest Dame Zatai, Sonosphere, the show. Okay, cool. Awesome. I really appreciate it. Tackle. Thank you. At Doffy 9781, check out Rondo of Nightmare for sure. Thank you. At Melody, you need to check out Nemophila too. I did my first reaction to them last week. It was very sad because it was the same song. I believe it was Revive, and the first one was a live one, and I started playing it, and the recording was awful. It was just not good, so I stopped it right away and went to their official live version of that song. At Heathen, public subscriber, thank you very much. They also do an excellent cover of this song. At Picardia 0209. Okay, we have some Japanese. I see some hiragana in there. Unfortunately, I took my hiragana lessons well over 12 years ago. But there's some hiragana. I see a little bit of kanji. And I think there's a couple of katakanas in there. Okay. Wormish, again, public subscriber. Thank you. Next song, band from Japan, Nemophila, Rise. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Marka Skazu. Okay. I don't know what it means when you put the little fox heads in there, but I'm assuming it's positive. Just so you guys know, we live out almost in the wilderness, and there is a fox that comes around the house every day. I shall try and get video of it for you. Okay? Cool video at Sam C 9516. I love that you were joining in with the audience participation. That's the very reason they have the 2 backup vocalist dancers. Well, they are amazing. The role is scream and dance. Cheerleaders. You can't help but be engaged with it. They put on a great show. There's no question about it. At Bago Pork Rinds, you're witnessing a 15-year-old Sioux metal. What does Sioux mean? You guys keep saying Sioux. What does that mean? In the MV in 2013 versus a 23-year-old Sioux metal at the live concert in 2021. The girls are the youngest to have ever performed at the Budokan. Wow, in 2014. Wow, that's pretty incredible, eh? You guys educate me, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to write these posts and watch the videos. At Minstrel Blood, the blood of a minstrel. 9110. The Minstrel Blood, is that... Okay, anyway. Baby Metal is not a metal band. They're an idol group that does metal. The band is not part of Baby Metal and only supports them in concerts. I don't see that as a negative. They are a different kind of group. They were the first to do this. They invented this genre of music. Obviously, Baby Metal is a super high-quality product. I love everything about them. It's fantastic that they don't write the music. Their songs are incredible because many people wrote them. They don't all sound the same, okay? Now, we have a sub-conversation going on here. I'll let you guys have that conversation, but just for time purposes. But, you know, just for time. I just don't want to be posting hour-long videos that you guys are like, "Sup with this old dude, man?" Even though he is the big guitar daddy. At user LI3KK7OR2K, Baby Metal, cool. At Christopher JQ7414. Of all the music artists to come out of Japan, they're without doubt the biggest and most popular worldwide. It's crazy to think that they've been around for 13 years and they're still only in their mid-20s. They were recently embarked on a world tour. That's cool. Great post. Thank you, Chris. At Shiro L. Shiro, hashtag not a cult. Okay, cool. I wouldn't work too well in cults because I have a strong personality and I'm an independent thinker. I've had problems in bands that way too, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm told. At Martin Metal, 7481. Great reaction and double feature of both MV and live. Megitsune, live when not under COVID restrictions. Yes. Thank you. Great post, Martin. I appreciate it. At Brad Kornatowski, 3866. Since you're a guitar guy, Baby Metal's main guitar player, Takayoshi Omura, was Marty Friedman's star pupil. Interesting. And plays in Marty's band. That is really cool. I'm hoping to have Marty on sometime. I did contact him. Have not gotten a response yet. But this is a hard time of year to get interviews with some big names, okay? The mix is much better live. The studio mix can be weak with too much processing. There are songs that show off the band more, but they get hidden often. Okay. KitKat6407. Again, we got some hiragana. There would have been a point in time, about 9 years ago, I could have pronounced what that is, but I can't now, okay? Because I'm old and going senile. But I appreciate the post, KitKat. And great chocolate bar. They have them in Canada called Kit Kats. I like the chunkies. They're thick. They're quite good. At Steve Chevy 3382. Nice reaction. The foxhole is deep and full of surprise. That's what that means with the fox head. You guys are saying I'm in a... Or is it a rabbit hole? And full of surprises. If you like a variety of Baby Metal is right up your alley. You get to see more of the Kami band, Baby Metal's stage band during their festival performances. Okay, cool. That's a great post, Steve Chevy, and I'm going to write back to you. To watch and post this. It really means a lot. Because you're taking the time to educate me. Appreciate it. Okay. A Flory 2000. My wife and I have been to Japan twice, different regions at different times of the year, but it was beautiful with people who are either kind or at least leave you alone. Great food too, definitely, if you can. As you can see, Baby Metal, it is quite popular in Japan. The 2021 Budokan show. Okay, one of the more knowledgeable fans could probably correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, they had a special permission to perform because of the pandemic. Interesting. Always love your posts. Thank you. Watcher 2554. When Rob Halford hit that note in Breaking the Law when he sang with Baby Metal at the 2016 APMAs, Sue Metal went even higher. Show up Grandpa a little bit. Everything, I gotta check that out. I love Judas Priest, by the way. Everything you hear from Baby Metal will be different, so have fun exploring. And Rondo of Nightmare again. Good luck, my friend, and as always, put your Kitsune up. Thank you, Watcher. I really appreciate it. Gary Keeling, 2275. Gary's publicly subscribed to my channel 2 weeks ago. I really appreciate it, Gary. There's a lot of misconceptions with YouTube. A lot of people think, oh, you've got over 20,000 subscribers. You must be rolling in the dough, and that's not the case at all. I appreciate the support. That's why I have Patreon. Patreon helps a lot as well. I get thousands of requests every month. Thousands. For an old guy like me. And I try and do what I can, but usually it's the Patreons, people that join Patreon, we get their requests heard. Okay? Gary Keeling, again, here's Gary. In case you got bored before getting to the end of my previous post, much longer post, to see the musicians take center stage and rip some great solos, check out these live performances. Okay. Love your post, by the way. And I do. Okay. If I click on Rondo of Nightmare, we'll come back to that one. Jason7120, Baby Metal 101. Baby Metal is a Japanese group founded in 2010 and produced by Kai Kobayashi from the Amuse Entertainment. I've heard that name before. Baby, okay. Excellent. I really appreciate the post, Jason. I will come back and read all of this. I appreciate this so much that you took the time. Really appreciate it, my friend. I will come back and reread your post, okay? Mr. Ozio, okay? I'm a huge BM fan, but I saw some of your actions in the past. I personally think that it's not the perfect song for you to be a proper BM introduction. Road of Resistance should be a perfect one. It's heavy, very complex, it's loud and beautiful. But if you prefer to see some prog like where band is shining brighter than stars, try Tales of the Destinies. Tales of the Destinies. Let's check the time. Oh, God. Good for time. My camera shuts off at 29 minutes. There's a reason that cameras do that. I forget what it is. But anyway, carrying along here. Regarding your reactions, it's funny you didn't notice that it's about a decade between the two videos. No, as I've been told many times, I'm not the most observant person with certain things. But actually, this song is part of Japanese pop culture all this time. Many big bands made own covers to it and playing it on big shows. Nemophila did a cover. Okay, cool. At Alistair McIntyre 4752. By the way, if you want to see more of the Kami band, Rod of Nightmare, yes. Nemophila, got Cardiac Spin, Doll's Box, and some like the Wagaki band, yes. I've been hearing the Wagaki band a lot. Wagaki. Okay. Thank you, Alistair. Greg the Goblin. Finally get to see Baby Metal live in September. Then I can die happy, man. I'm really glad to hear that, Greg. That is awesome. At the Graveyard 47, same in October. Bucket list will be checked, but won't be complete until I see them in Japan. I would just love to go to Japan sometime, man. That would be so cool. At Alistair McIntyre 4752, always find it hilarious when I watch the video and the Kami band playing four shamisen while hearing those heavy riffs. Axe Swipe. I love that name. Axe Swipe 2011. That was not the count. Okay, so you guys are getting into another conversation there. At Astrofan, the band gets a lot of exposure, to be honest, at least in their earlier stuff. And everything tends to be very different for each track, but generally go live with them at all possible. Good reaction. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Gary Keeling, 2275. He's going to see them when they come to St. Louis. Okay. One part of Suez wears a single ponytail. So this one again, Gary, I love your post. I'm going to come back and reread this. You, my friend, are a super fan of this band. There's no doubt. Appreciate it. That's Stephen Daniels, 4763. Baby Metal started in 2010, predating bandmate Love Bites Nemophila and enabling metal female to aspire to world recognition. Very cool. Thank you. Polyastro N, Road of Resistance, and Ijime Dam Zetai next. Great live songs. A ton of moshing. Welcome to the Foxhole. Baby Metal are incredible. Truly. Okay. Slitherkins. Xanax got me to London and back. I might have to take that to get to Japan and back. Okay. The Cyber Mantis. Love Cyber Mantis posts. At some point, you're going to need to do a deep dive into the Wagaki band. The Wagaki band. They're not metal, but they're totally unique and top-level talent. They have some songs that are almost metal. They are so talented, they do many different styles of music. The Cyber Mantis once again. This is Japan in a nutshell. They do these odd yet interesting mashups. Japan loves heavy metal. Well, you know what? I love heavy metal too. Japan also loves K-Way idol girl culture. I'm getting that. Is that kind of like with Bandmade with the maid outfits and stuff? I don't get it. But whatever, I got to be completely honest. They all look beautiful. They all are awesome. So, and that's great. So they put the two together and we have Baby Metal. Awesome. Love your post, the Cyber Mantis. At Roadrunner, beep, beep. Great double feature. Thanks and welcome to Baby Metal. Thank you, Roadrunner. Please do more Baby Metal. You won't regret it. I second the suggestions for Rondo of Nightmare with the Kami band intro. Mistress of the Metal Gods. Until next time. Cool. Multiversal Sounds 1590. Great honest reaction. I think all the bands mentioned are great in their own way. Yes, it's true. If you focus on songwriting and exceptional drumming, Bandmade is your choice. If you like classic heavy metal and technical perfection, you will prefer Love Bites. I love Love Bites, man. The technical guitar player in me, the big guitar daddy, loves it. If you like it completely out of the norm and a good show, you'll love Baby Metal. These are only my personal thoughts reduced to the essentials. I like all three bands, but my favorite is Baby Metal for reasons mentioned above. I hope to see you at the next reaction. No, I hope to see you, Multiversal Sounds 1590. I appreciate you watching wherever you are in the world. And you know what, guys? That would be cool too. When you guys comment, let me know where you are in the world. I think that's really cool. You know, YouTube, a lot of people are afraid of having a YouTube channel. They're afraid of negative comments. I've made a lot of friends all around the world, man. How cool is that? At Pleasure Bazaar, another public subscriber, I subbed. Thank you. Old 59 metal bassist, guitarist, singer, writer myself, and I can boldly say that I'm very discerning about metal and music in general. And this has been my favorite band for over 5 years now. Their work, all of it is freaking sublime, but not the band sublime. I'm not even going to BS you. They have over 60 songs now that are all must watch. Listen, Baby Metal even started me down the reaction path, as I realized that other people being as surprised as I am by them is very satisfying to witness. The level of production and every aspect of what they do is mind-blowing, truly. Their band is a separate identity. They are called the Kami Band or simply the Gods Band, and their multiplayers, okay. Rondo of Nightmare again. Pleasure Bazaar, I really appreciate the post. Thank you. Metal Mark 1214. I'm not into baby metal. A backing band, though still very good, with a girl singing, a couple of girls dancing, doesn't appeal to me. I have to hand it to the promoters who thought up the concept, something new. I'll stick with Love Bites, Bandmade, Alduous, Mary's Blood, and Bride Ear for Japanese rock metal. Okay, so you guys have a sub-conversation going with Meltdown 5415. The concept for the masses has to be the stupidest thing I see people say about baby metal. I just think for a second, actually think about what you are saying. We are talking about a niche subgenre of metal that doesn't appeal to the mainstream metal fans or mainstream pop fans. Where are these masses everyone is talking about? If they were talking appeal to the masses, the bands you mentioned in Love Bites, Bandmade, all have more mass appeal to mainstream metal fans such as yourself. Just because baby metal weren't conceptualized in the same way other bands were, does not make it a concept for the masses or some sort of money printing operation. As for not liking the band, fair enough, to each their own, but don't spit out some not okay. So I'm going to let you guys have this conversation between the two of you. Okay, who might have step in or talk or whatever. I appreciate both of you taking part and watching the video and commenting, though. I really do. Gordon Knott's Finest 180. Are you related to Don Knotts? Baby Metal was my introduction to Love Bites, so I have a lot to thank them for. But they are an awesome band, and they have the Kami Band behind them, who are a close match to Love Bites. Headbanger from the legend 1997 Sioux Metal's year of birth. Man, 1997. Where do the years go? Is a must or Road of Resistance. Okay, cool. Thank you, Gordon. At Mess 6984, good show, dude. Baby Metal is all kinds of awesome. Thank you. We shall do more. At EMB 5091, great first reaction. Thank you for giving Baby Metal a chance. Baby Metal is a Japanese kawaii, cute metal group. Okay, cool. And they perform with all these different bands. I'm getting a phone call from a spam thing. Cool. So they're on a world tour and they're going to the USA. You know, I don't live too far from the border to the U.S. Hope they come to Canada. That'd be kind of cool. At Roland Carlson, 7072. By the way, I think you should consider Nemophilia also. I did a reaction, my first reaction last week to Revive. They have two guitar shredders, just as Love Bites, and they make good music. Some info about that band. So he's talking about Nemophilia. Saki plays a 7-string killer guitar. She's top-notch and well-known. Hazuki plays 7 or 6-string Ibanez guitars. She's a very technical player. Haraguchi-san plays 5-string bass. She is the least known in the band, but she is very good. Tamu, the drummer, is very well known in Japan and super good. If you do a U-search on her, you will be impressed. The singer Mayo has a raspy voice and is a beast on screaming. Yes, I remember that from the reaction video. They were good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Roland. At I Am Is Love. Great reaction. Subscribed. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Baby Metal is best live because the audience, the one, is part of most performances. There is one other MV that is a must-see, though. Karate as it fully explains the message of the song. Welcome to the Foxhole. That's okay. Now I'm understanding all these little fox heads everywhere. And it is true. There's a little fox every night. It's always around the house here. When we let our doggy out, we got to keep an eye out for that fox. At Psychus Fang 9339, I think Baby Metal Death Legend 1997 should be in your near future. I'm starting to think so too. Okay, Roland Carlson 7072. There's lots of different things to see when it comes to baby. Roland, you're definitely a baby metal fan, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and to inform. It really shows that you care. I really like that. This reaction, you saw them at different ages. On the movie, they were really young, like 14 and 12. Were their parents supportive of the band? How was that? Okay, so the Kami band, there's some changes. Okay, this is sad. They had 2 guitarists. They were all top-notch. They had to replace a guitarist because he died when falling off a stargazing platform. Oh my God, that is very sad. He was a special person, much loved, and he had unearthly skills on the guitar. Rondo of Nightmares and Catch Me If You Can, for sure. But as I said, you can see the band members in other songs. One that I come to think of is Road to Resistance. Okay, thank you. Roland Carlson, Maiden shall not be underestimated. That is what Sue said when showing the knife to the mic handle. All right, X Dialax. Nice double reaction. Baby metal has been around since 2010 when they started as a subunit of the J-pop idol group Sakura Gakuen. Like every band, there's quite a history here, eh? Okay, keep going down the foxhole. This foxhole thing, okay. Some people call it a rabbit hole, but in this case, it's a foxhole. Louis Flamas, they're getting better and better, but almost the same dance moves in their songs and music. Not much new groundbreaking, but they are entertaining, and they are building a very good following. Cool, man. At Grington 300, great first reaction and welcome to the Baby Metal Foxhole. Well done on doing the official video and a live performance. This video is one of the better ones. Baby Metal became the youngest female band. Cool. Grington, I really appreciate you taking the time to post all that. I have much history to learn about this band. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. At Bad End 98, I would recommend Yava, Rondo of Nightmare. We've gotten that one mentioned a lot. Or Akatsuki and Amore, which influenced guitar solos in the middle to see more of the band, okay? At Wormish, Yava, okay, cool. Bubblegum Fever, huh? Okay, at Raw, 2287, Baby Metal, okay, so he's talking to me about the history of the band, sorry. All 3 were friends and classmates who attended an idol school group, Sakura Gakuen, founded in 2010. Interesting. Ki Kobayashi, I've heard that name before in music. So it gives me a little bit of history, who they toured with. Avoid Glastonbury live performances as the sound production by the BBC. Did a terrible job. Mic's not turned on, incorrect volume. Okay, cool. So I really appreciate this. He lists a bunch of different links that for me to check out. I really appreciate that. Getting good quality, because sometimes when you don't know you're getting into a new band, you kind of pick a live festival or something and the sound isn't very good. And it's like when I did Nemophila last week, my first one, they were playing live. I forget the festival. And the quality of the video and audio was bad. It had nothing to do with the band. So I immediately stopped it and went to a different one. At CJ Kohler, okay, Foxhole, cool. At Metal KA _ more Baby Metal. Okay, thank you. Yes, please. By Shrey Povchun 663. At WNY Retiree, publicly subscribed, thank you. To me, that means Watertown, New York. I grew up not too far from Watertown, New York, and I've been there many times. Well, I like this band. It was different with a catchy melody that drew me in. I will listen to more as it is presented, but at the present time, at least, it's not something that is going on any of my playlists. Okay. Blue Yonder, 1982. Welcome to the Baby Metal Foxhole. Have a good exploration of the catalog. Okay, cool. Lots of cool suggestions here. Craig Wang, 9183. Good reaction. Looking forward to see you react to more Baby Metal. Someone will feed you lots of information. Okay. Just don't go listen to Give Me Chocolate. That'd be a song about chocolate. I love chocolate, Craig, but I've been cutting back, man. Turning 50 this summer. Making some big changes. Jake Muller, 8626. Welcome to the Foxhole and Baby Metal's journey. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Cool reaction to enjoy the original trio and the new formation with 2 of the original trio and a new member. Fans were enjoying and having so much fun watching this live every night at Sabaton's Europe tour and recently at Asian Australian tour. Cool. They are doing a big tour now. I wonder if they're going to come to Canada. Jake gives me some history on the band, and this is a great post, Jake. I do go back and read all these longer posts. I really appreciate it. And Joshua Yetu 9032. First, and no one should ever care. But you know what, Josh? I care. Guys, thank you so much. That was the comments for Baby Metal, my first reaction. Megitsune, I appreciate it. What do you guys think? Comment below. I am taking your reactions very seriously. If you want your reactions heard, top of the list, you guys know I get thousands of reactions a month. Join my Patreon, my reaction community Patreon. It's pretty cheap, and it really helps me a lot because, guys, we don't make the money that people think we make on YouTube. Believe me. Remember, practice hard, but practice smart. No excuses, and we will see you soon.